Catching the morning every day. Every morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jody and Hazy on Nova.
G'day folks, welcome to the podcast. We're on holidays. We're currently sunning ourselves and enjoying the sights of Canberra and the ACT. No one's ever said that ever. I'm off on holidays to Canberra.
Yeah,
I'm just enjoying everything that ACT has to offer.
I can't wait for our tour of Monica Oval this afternoon.
It's going to be great.
How good?
Can you believe that the ACT Comets were playing here for a short time?
Cannot. Dear me.
Let's talk about fashion trends, and in particular, there's a particular type of fashion trend that was doing the rounds in China. A little Facekini. I know what you're thinking. Traditionally, it's mankini, but when the Facekini does its sights, and you get all these hypercolours on people's faces, you just look at it and go, wow, let's never go to China.
What could possibly be wrong with a piece of clothing that highlights your sweaty patches?
Oh my God. That's like the equivalent of us with hypercoloured Crocs.
Yeah. Do you ever wear hypercoloured shorts? I hope not.
Oh gosh, no.
No.
Particularly not
Not when you're a teenager.
How good's fashion, Joes?
Fashion.
When you think of fashion, I mean, of course, you probably think of all the people strolling over in the hot conditions in China right now.
Yeah, that's exactly where my mind
what goes
went.
to mind, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Facekinis have become popular in China as temperatures soar. Who saw this coming?
Not me.
Not me. Not anyone who has anything to do with fashion.
Facekinis?
Yep, in scorching Beijing, facekinis are the hottest new fashion trend. Surging temperatures are out of control. Facekinis are full face masks with holes for the wearer's eyes and nose, separate sleeves to cover the arms, as well as wide-brimmed hats and lightweight jackets made out of UV-resistant fabric. They've become especially popular as well.
Do you have a photo there that I can peruse?
Basically, it looks like a balaclava, but in hyper colours.
Yeah,
And they're calling that a fashion trend.
So it's almost like Borat, but in reverse?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Almost, but for the face. Yeah. Nice little marketing campaign as well.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot
Facekini.
that she wore for the first time today.
And they love it over in China.
Oh, wow. They're very
so
into their
marketable.
sun-smart attire, aren't they,
Yeah,
in China?
they get it.
Like, they do a lot of those hats that, have you seen the hats that just go right down over their face?
Yeah.
And I think, geez, I wonder how you can see.
And you're like, wow, that's almost covering up your whole body in terms of shade, not just the front of your face.
Yeah.
Big old-fashioned wide brim.
And, like, if you're walking down the street, you literally have a periphery of 18 centimetres in front of you.
Yeah, but fashion. You know what I mean? It's got me thinking, though. Oh, your fashion regrets over the journey.
Oh, dear. Do you have one today?
Oh, I've got to. What are you talking about? As in, do I have a memory? Get involved, 13 24 10. Your biggest fashion regrets. I used to smash the Von Dutch gear. Do you remember Von Dutch?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
I reckon I saw Ben Cousins wearing it one time and I was like, that is cool. And then Ben went down a really interesting path.
Really dark path, didn't he? And you said, I don't think I'll wear Von Dutch anymore.
And I was like, do you know what? I think I'm going to ditch the Von Dutch gear.
Yeah, because if I keep wearing Von Dutch, I'm going to lead police on a car chase and end up in the Swan River trying to evade them. So no more Von Dutch for me.
I'm going to get a giant tattoo that says "such is life" on my guts. That's the path I'm heading down. I keep on wearing the stupid Von Dutch hat.
I got a couple of fashion regrets. Definitely in grade 10 when I went to my formal, Mum didn't have enough money to buy me a new dress, so I borrowed my friend's. Oh, no. And it was like a floral number. It was real floral, like as floral as you can get, and it had big like puffy sleeves.
Oh my God.
And then I decided to match it with one of those like sun hats, so I looked like a woman from China. And my hair did fall. I wore a hat.
Oh my God. This is like that's as Tassie as it gets. It does not get more Tasmania than what you just said. Because we're all picturing it. First of all, was it the 60s? Oh my God, the big fluffy dress. You're like the female version in Dumb and Dumber when the boys dress up in their suits. Like incredible stuff.
So that was one of them. And then I went through a phase when I was single in my 20s. When I thought, I don't know who started it, I think it was Britney.
Yeah.
But you'd go out and you'd wear like a croppy top and a denim skirt and Ugg boots.
Yeah, yeah. Next minute you're on Dr. Phil. Hurling abuse. Catch me outside. How about that? That was actually Jody.
At least I'm were swimming the Swan River in a Von Dutch t-shirt.
That's true. All you can see is just the Von Dutch cap, just bobbing in and out of the water. That's me fleeing from a policeman because I've been done for drink driving over in Perth. Good rig, though. That's what I will say. Ben Cousins, thank you very much. 13 24 10. Your biggest fashion regrets. Let's just out him, our boss as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were like,
you
do we
get
name him? Do we name him? Yeah, Josh McCabe, whatever. The man loves a V-neck.
Oh, does he?
Oh, he lives for a V-neck t-shirt. I'm convinced that he was born in a V-neck. Like he came out and I'm like, is this baby wearing a small V-neck?
It's not an excessive V. I do have to say, it's just a subtle V, but it's a V nonetheless. Each and every day, just Josh comes in his little V-neck.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh well, at least he's not rocking Birkenstocks and socks.
Yeah, I know. That's where fashion and comfortability meet. I think.
Comfortability? Is that a word?
Comfortability. Yeah, that's what I'm rocking right now. 13 24 10. Your biggest fashion regrets. Go on, spill it because you're a better person now.
So
You talk about the past.
All those drugs have really affected your vocabulary there, Ben Cousins.
Vocabulary, Terry. Give us a call, 13 24 10. Biggest fashion regrets. They do things a little bit differently over in China when it comes to fashion.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she
Facekinis.
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 I
Who
mean,
saw
we've all
this
been
coming?
waiting, right? Haven't we? Ever since Borat rocked the mankini, we're like, oh, you know what? The world needs a Facekini.
Yeah, and even in the moment, you're like, this is an absolute fashion disaster.
Yeah.
As it's becoming trendy, it's already a fashion disaster.
It'll feature on the runway in Paris somewhere at some sort of fashion week, won't it?
Gosh.
And then the rest
I won't
of the
be
world.
watching. There'll be the first time that there'll be a runway show that I won't be watching. Thank you very much.
The only one you've ever watched is the Victoria's Secret's runway.
What's
Let's
that one?
be honest.
What's that one? Sounds interesting.
Oh, you missed it.
Oh,
Okay.
go on, fill me in.
Well, maybe Google it later
Okay, we'll see what happens.
for the first time.
Not from the work computer. 13 24 10. We're talking fashion disasters because everyone's committed one along the journey.
Absolutely. We've got a million calls to get through. Apparently, everyone's had a disaster in their life. Catherine, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good. Go for it. What was your disaster?
Well, there used to be a band, the Bay City Rollers, a Scottish band, and one of the singers was called Woody, and he wore a white jumper with a red big W on it,
Yeah.
and three-quarter pants with tartans, so we all got around wearing that same thing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's good. Beautiful.
A white jumper with W.
Yeah. So did you say it was a handmade jumper, Catherine?
We spent ages fixing on a red W and then cutting off your jeans and sewing tartan on the side to make it look like Woody.
Yeah.
outfit.
Beautiful, Catherine. Well done.
We live and we learn.
I mean, who hasn't cut off their jeans and made them into jean shorts and then sat there for hours trying to fray it so it looked authentic? Who hasn't done that?
I mean, I haven't done it for weeks. Unbelievable stuff. Good morning to you, Nara. What's your fashion mistake that you made across the journey?
Hi, guys. My sister and I went to a wedding in Melbourne and we bought really lovely floral dresses in different hues.
Yeah.
But everyone over there was wearing very corporate burgundy black, like more formal type dresses, and we were thinking it was like, a sunny wedding. So we stuck out like sore thumbs. You could tell we were from Adelaide and not Melbourne.
Yeah, do you know what? And if it was,
It was so bad.
if it was an Adelaide wedding, you'd absolutely nail it.
Yeah.
But then they're just so pretentious over in Sydney,
So
Melbourne.
bad.
They'll be like, oh,
and
look
we're
at these
even in
people
a
from Adelaide.
photo. It's bad.
Oh, thank you, Nara. I mean, we fight so hard to be on par with Melbourne and Sydney, and then Nara goes and does that.
Yes, that's why they back us.
Come on, Nara.
But we do learn. Ashley, this is a good one. Your biggest fashion mistake?
Thin eyebrows.
Yes.
Oh,
That's the one.
I love a good eyebrow faux pas.
Oh, my God.
Come on, Ashley.
Like the thinner the better, hey, back in the day.
Oh, yes. I mean, did you pluck them? Did you wax them? How'd you get to your goal?
Plucked them, and it was taking years to grow them back.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Now some of the
but now
eyebrow...
it's
Yeah, it's
bushier,
gone the other
the
way.
better.
Exactly right. It's like caterpillars that are on steroids on people's faces.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's harsh.
Yeah.
Some big giant eyebrows getting around.
Yeah, there are.
There
That's
are some big ones going around.
it's a thing at the moment, Ash, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very good.
Victoria, good morning. What was your fashion faux pas?
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Great, thank you.
So back in the day, I'm talking maybe like 10 years ago, I religiously used to wear black tights and I wore denim shorts on top.
Oh my gosh. You were like,
Yeah.
you're like,
Religiously, I would rock up to school with them. Like when we had casual day, I would go to the shops in them.
Yeah.
All the time. I would have endless amount of black tights and then the shorts on top.
And the
you're
worst
like,
thing was, it's 38 degrees.
Yeah.
Victoria's down
Yeah,
at
and I would
Henley
still wear
Beach
them.
with black tights and denim shorts.
Yeah. Yeah.
just determined not to find a mating partner. That's what I would say.
Oh, look, I haven't worn them in a while, but yeah, they will not be coming back.
Yeah,
Good plan, Victoria.
They don't deserve a comeback.
No. Shara, your fashion faux pas, please.
Hi, how you going?
Good.
I had a single dad growing up. So I was probably about 10 or 11 years old, and Dad used to dress me in the old 50 Cent Dada M&M sort of button-up shirts with the shorts.
Oh my
He
God.
thought it was really great, and he thought I was so cool, but yeah, nah, it really wasn't that great.
Oh, the Dada gear.
Yeah, and being a female, you know, definitely got a few bullies in the day.
Oh, no. Poor Shara's going, Dad, I'm a girl.
Oh my God. But also,
Literally casual days, rocking up in like Dada and all that. And I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing to me, Dad?
yeah, jeez, I'll tell you what, like when you're wearing your best FUBU, you can't land a bloke. Oh, jeez.
One more, quickly. Julia, you faux pas, go for it.
Yes, the Adidas Snap tracksuit pants that you had to be cool when you snapped it up to your knees, like left it open so they flapped around. and then you'd wear them out to the pub, and that you could even snap them open a little bit higher.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's when you're really being edgy. You just undo another button on the side of the trackies.
Very edgy.
Julie, you weren't rocking a bum bag as well, were you?
No, I had the baggy T-shirt to go with it. Like back then, you just had to wear that baggy T-shirt with these baggy Adidas tracksuit pants that were snapped open.
I just love that Julia's at the pub and with each Chardonnay, snap, one more button. You're an interesting cat, aren't you?
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Finally, someone has said it.
Just really
Oh, look, you should see newsreader Abby's face. I've never seen someone disagree with you more.
Abs, how would you describe Andrew Hayes' dress sense?
Charming, free, easy, loose-fitting,
Loose fitting.
breezy.
Breezy could be one. Slobbish could be another.
Oh, slobbish.
I don't know how to say like in one word, but like just rolled out of bed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unkept.
Unkept.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you see,
can't be bothered.
Yeah, but from the waist up, you're fine. It's just from the waist
the
down.
waist down.
Oh.
We have an issue with.
Well, please stop looking at me from the waist down. Thank you very much, ladies.
Sorry, it's our fault. It's our fault. For looking
Eyes
at
up here, thanks.
So normally you rock a pair of shorts and that's paired with socks of any description. They could be Vegemite socks. They could be Nova socks. And a pair of Birkenstocks.
Yeah.
Right, it's questionable.
This is
your
what
dress
comfort
sense.
looks like, ladies and gentlemen.
You probably shouldn't leave the house without your wife, Cara, dressing you or putting your clothes out. Does she do that for
No,
you
she
sometimes?
doesn't, but because I have such early starts when it's dark, this is when I'm in charge of my outfits.
So
And that's why I get away with it.
outfit choices have been called out on a national stage. So Ken Hinkley, who is the coach of the Port Adelaide Football Club, the other day when you rolled into a presser in the middle of winter sporting a pair of shorts, lost his damn mind.
Yeah.
This audio went to air on Fox Footy
On the bounce.
around the nation.
Great. We've gone national.
Yeah.
Everyone knows how unkept I am. That's great.
Ken Hinkley was at his presser and was rather amused that one of the journos turned up in shorts.
Why would you turn up in the middle of this weather in shorts and you think I have to take you serious if you ask me a question? It's just not fair. I'm not going to answer your question seriously if you're sitting there like that.
He wasn't having any of it.
It's now a question of personal and professional pride, Andrew Hayes. That is mortifying. The Port Adelaide coach has ripped you a new one in the middle of a press conference, and now it's gone round the nation.
Yeah, I was trying to hide behind Michelangelo Rucci too at the time.
Oh.
And one of the cars must have been just sort of creeping out to the left, and he saw it. And geez, he went hard, didn't he?
He really did. He really did.
Did you end up asking any questions?
I asked like one question. I reckon Kenny was shaking his head the whole time. So he kept his word. He's like, I can't take you seriously.
When you were sitting behind Michelangelo Rucci, and this is probably why you sat behind him, is because he's the only grown human I know who gets around town with a Coles shopping bag.
Yeah, exactly.
Everywhere he goes.
Yeah, so it's two extremes right there.
The two of you put together.
Kenny was absolutely rattled.
Jody and Hazy, song.
Yeah. Our song. Welcome back, producer Zoe.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm excited.
So am I.
Our first song. So just to quickly recap, we've got a couple of listeners on and you guys are playing for them. The winner will take home a $100 Faster Pasta voucher.
Okay.
We've got Steph playing for Jody. Well, Jody playing for Steph. Mm-hmm. And we've got Megan for Hazy.
Oh, g'day, guys.
Hi.
Hi, Steph. Thanks for backing me when producer Zoe said, "Who would you like to align your little song, truck to?" And you said me.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I didn't make a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, Steph, it doesn't mean squat. Effectively, what Jodie just did was she won the Summer League in NBA.
Yeah.
The real stuff's about to start right now.
No
okay?
one gets your NBA references, mate. No one.
That's right. So to be
Yeah,
clear,
this is Nova or SEN.
it's best of 3. So there's a few chances here. So
Okay.
get ready for it. We're going to play some big Nova hits, but classically.
Orchestrally.
Orchestrally.
Yeah.
So
Instrumentally.
let's fire off our first song.
Here we go. Okay. Names buzzers.
Name
Yep.
is your buzzer.
So, Hazy, Helga. All right, let's go.
Helga.
Yep. Okay.
It's an eyebrow reference, everybody.
Here we go. First song. I'm just kidding. Here we go. Here we go. What?
Oh, come on.
I know.
Hazy.
Go on.
Olivia Rodrigo.
No.
Oh, my God.
Jones, you got to come in with the win here.
Bad. Okay, Jodie.
Jones.
It's Taylor Swift.
Song name.
It's a bit.
3, 2, 1.
Bad blood.
No.
That's 1 point.
Do you know what? I will aggressively call out poor behaviour.
Oh, come on.
And for the first time in this little path that we're on, I'm calling you out, Zoe.
Oh, no.
She mouth
For goodness sake.
because I had a horrible blank then. I won't take the point. It's fine.
Oh, no, it's okay. You can
No,
take the
it's
point.
fine. I knew what song it was. It just didn't come into my bloody head.
Okay, calm down, Helga. Now will you take the point?
Now I might.
Yeah.
All right, well, good
Okay.
thing we've got 2 more songs. So, nil, zip all round.
Oh, okay, we are doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, second song.
Here you go. Oh, I need some redemption here.
Here we go.
Daisy.
Go on.
Shawn Mendes.
Oh, you don't know it. You don't know it.
Nothing
3,
holding me back.
2,
Oh! There's nothing holding me back. I'm a slave for Shawn Mendes. Who isn't, am I right?
All right, Megan, you're officially in the lead.
Hey, Megan, that's one for the good guys.
Yay!
That's
Call
all right.
yourself a good guy after you've been
Yes.
berating my eyebrows all morning,
What
but
do you
whatever.
mean? It's called feedback. It's all good.
Well,
All right, so how does this work? Do you know what? It is one apiece.
No, it's not.
It is one apiece.
No, it's
Okay.
not. I won't take it.
Do you want to
Oh, you're
call
gonna be
it
nice
one apiece?
now. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely, I do.
Because now I'm back in the game. I've got some confidence.
so we're giving Jones Taylor Swift. There is 1 song left, so this is literally a tiebreaker.
Oh, my God, my heart's bounding.
I know.
My
I bet
heart's
Steph and
pounding.
Megan are beside themselves.
It's ridiculous.
How long do these songs go for? Because it's taking us a while.
It is. All right, here we
You're
go.
really stretching
Here we
McGrath.
go. The final one. Here we go.
Oh, Jodie! In a minute.
Hey,
It is.
Arnold.
No.
I wanna kiss you all over and over and again.
Havana by Calabro. You know who I mean. Yes.
No, that's
yes.
not it.
Yes.
You can't say you know who I mean.
You know, I can.
Can you come
Camila Cabello. Camila Cabello.
Oh my gosh. Wasn't that an effort and a half?
Do you know what that means, though?
Yeah.
Steph takes home $100 pass.
Congratulations, Steph.
Wasn't it a roller coaster, Steph? Wasn't it?
Yeah, thanks so much.
God, just when you have your Amatriciana at Faster Pasta, just think of me and smile, please.
Thank you, will do.
I think Steph's over it as well.
What about this? Cameo.
Yeah. Camamillo, Cabello, Karina. No, you can't just give it. And so he's like, that'll do. That doesn't work. Time for you to really confess and own a particular situation. What have you got to tell the good folks of Adelaide? Because I'll tell you what, I hope your wallet's full at the moment.
I'm not entirely sure this needed to be spoken about on the airwaves.
We're a tight-knit family and everyone needs to know.
It was a private incident that happened, granted on company time, on the company premises with company equipment.
Oh, I thought we were circling back to your little soiling fee in the cab that time. That's a separate incident that you didn't want to talk about on air. Yet here we are.
Last time I didn't soil the Uber, okay? It was
Sir Soil, whatever.
it was a surge fee.
Yeah.
Okay, so yesterday there was an incident whereby I've got a laptop where I like to do all my work on and jot down all these crazy ideas that I have for radio. And I also had an open glass of water. And in a moment of excitement, I think you said something that was hilarious in my defence.
See, just don't try and somehow blame it on me. Come on, I invented gaslighting. Don't do that.
So in a moment of hilarity, I flung my hand and hit the glass of water, and the water has spilt all over the laptop. And from all accounts, that laptop didn't survive the said drowning.
Oh, so it wasn't thirsty.
No, it was not. So anyway, I've got a PC now. And that's good. All's well that ends well. That's fine.
So unfortunately, the the company computer didn't quite survive.
No.
Took a nice big drink of water and now you've got yourself a new computer.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? What a good result.
It's not bad.
None of the techs are talking to me. Not one of them. Yesterday, actually, one of them did say yesterday, "So is your PC all right?" And I went, "Yeah, it's good, thanks. It's working really well." So I think it's all like panned out for the best, don't you reckon?
Don't give it a drink. They don't like water.
Yeah. So anyway, that's fine. We all move on.
Good stuff. Producer Zoe's in here as well. Zoe, what is sometimes we get a little bit sheltered in terms of some of the feedbacks happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, I'm glad Jodes has moved on.
Yeah.
Is
everyone cool behind the scenes?
Oh, so cool.
Yeah.
No, it was okay. I went and saw lovely Gary, our tech guy, yesterday, who's, as we know, an extremely lovely guy. Didn't think it was possible for him to be mad.
And yet here we are.
It is possible, yes. And thank you, Jodie, for giving me the honour of going and telling him the news for you about your laptop. They weren't particularly happy, and you're right. They had the the mechanical fans on it trying to
really
get rid of the water out of it, and it still did not survive.
Yeah,
it drowned.
Unfortunately, it was a brand new one.
It was
gifted
for you, flown in from Sydney.
Oh, was it flown from Sydney?
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, R.I.P.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm
see
sure
what Lockie Murdoch has to say about this.
I'm sure there's other people who've done this sort of stuff, isn't there? Like ruined appliances.
Not that I know of.
Yes, there is. There's lots of them out there, and I want them to call in on 13 24 10 to make me feel better.
When I was at a previous employer, let's not sugarcoat it, when I was at SEN, Kane was down the line. So he was in Melbourne and we were having some connection issues and I was getting very frustrated and I threw a highlighter and it bounced off the corner of the desk and hit the computer fair in the middle.
Yeah.
And it just shattered.
Oh, no.
Like it absolutely shattered. And I remember jumping up being like, oh, what have I done? I'm just going to go into hiding for the next few weeks.
Yeah.
And then ended up taking the video and sending it around the network because I thought it was so funny. Poor reaction.
13, 24, 10. Did you absolutely stuff up at work? Did you screw something up? Did you destroy something that you shouldn't? Or it could have been at home.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Yep.
Just anything that's going to ease my guilt of destroying a brand new laptop thrown in from Sydney. Like,
13, 24, 10. We'll take your calls next. Just to really summarise this, Jodie Oddie thought that the company laptop that she uses needed a drink. Mm-hmm. So she poured a full glass of water into it whilst we were on air.
It was positively parched. No, you said something funny and I threw my arm around and I knocked over the glass of water.
See, I remember it as you were trying to strike me. Conflicting stories.
So yes, RIP, thoughts and prayers for Jodie's laptop, who has now gone to God.
Is it in laptop heaven now,
it's
is it?
in laptop heaven.
Oh, good for it.
It did go to heaven. It didn't go to hell. It was a good laptop. It was good while it lasted.
And it was young too. I tell you what, they say the good die young, and that laptop in particular had such a bright future.
Yeah, born in Sydney, flown to Adelaide for a new home.
And I thought, here we go. I'll go down to Adelaide. It's nice and quiet down there from the big smoke.
Yep.
And then bang.
Here's my new mum.
Death by water.
She seems nice. She'd never drown me. She wouldn't.
And then next minute, what are you doing?
13, 24, 10. Let's do this morning. When did you screw something up so badly and destroyed an appliance or something electrical or something similar? Megan, good morning.
Hello, how are you?
Good. What happened?
So I had my children had been dropped off at my work. One of them, I said, put your school bags in the back of the car, and they went off. I went to pick them up, reversed out, and I thought, oh, what's that? Kept going. And my boss phoned me and said, oh, there's a bag that was left in the driveway. I'll put it in the office. So next morning, collected it on their way into school. My daughter, Lily, got into school, opened up her bag to get a laptop out, turned the laptop on. It looked perfect, completely trashed.
Oh, no. I love that you've gone, oh, what was that noise of something that I just ran over? But anyway.
Yeah, I'll just keep going.
Yes.
And then for the next 2 weeks, her twin sister was putting her bag behind the car so she could get a new laptop. I'd run over hers as well.
That's a good plan.
Good
Winning.
ploy. Love it. Thanks, Megan. We'll put you on the standby list for 10K Day in May. Helena from Norton Summit. What was your mishap?
Hello. Good morning. It was my daughter. She's 16 years of age, and she decided to purchase a bubble tea that she wanted to drink later, which is in a plastic sealed cup with a plastic cover, and it spilled all through her bag and ruined her iMac, which was her school laptop, and unfortunately lost some of her schoolwork with it. So expensive lesson learnt for her.
And also, just this is a bit of a side note. Bubble tea, I don't get it. Do you get it? Is that the one with the little pearly things in it?
Yeah, little things at the bottom. They can be quite delicious.
Yuck.
Yeah. Well, no, the things are nice to eat.
Are they?
Yeah.
Looks gross though.
Well, don't knock until we try it.
Oh, okay, mate. I'll try. Do you want me to try bubble tea today?
Yes, please. We'll bring one in for you. See how you go.
Thank you. Cassie, and I won't spill it on my new PC.
Yeah, actually, no. You can drink it outside of the studio.
Cassie, what was your mishap?
Okay, so mine was actually my sister. Back in the early 2000s, we had one of those huge, chunky computers.
Yeah.
And she was playing Pac-Man, and she lost the game, and she got so infuriated that she punched the keyboard, and then the whole computer just went whoop, and just turned off and never to turn back on again.
Yep.
She just completely just ruined it.
Computer said, I'm not standing for this. I'm out.
No.
I'm completely out.
It's not the UFC. I don't deserve to be punched in the monitor.
No, this isn't what I signed up for.
No.
I'm a big chunky fella. I'm not going to stand for this.
Was that one of those big Apple ones, Cassie? You know, with the really big hardback?
No, it was even older. It was like an old PC. It was and it weighed 100 kilos. It was very old, but it was new back then. It was brand new.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
They're sensitive. They're sensitive, those computers.
It's a shame it doesn't work because I sort of need a new computer now.
Yeah, those big ones. I think we've got room for up here, but those big ones are very sensitive back in the day. We'll sort of bring it back to the time that I accidentally killed our computer as well.
Oh, your family computer?
Yeah.
Because your dad had to come and sit you down and say, mate, what have you been downloading on the family?
Yeah. I mean, whether it's a punch to the screen or some online viruses, it's all similar. It's all similar. grand final, handball blitz.
Oh, yeah.
I've been thinking about this a lot lately.
I'm so excited for these two boys. They'd be getting really nervous now and counting the sleeps. But a couple of brothers, they are absolute handball guns.
Yeah.
You wait till you see them in action.
No, it's going to be an epic day. So much so that I think it's starting to really consume me.
Oh.
So I had this, and I can tell you now because it's all gone in a different direction. I was supposed to go to Channel 7, be at Channel 7 by 4 o'clock to do a footy thing.
Yeah.
So I had to somehow get from Adelaide Oval at 3:50 to Channel 7 by 4 o'clock and not be late.
Okay.
And weave through the traffic.
Okay.
So then I was going to park in the Northern Car Park, try and park my car in a spot where I get a quick getaway and somehow manage this thing. But there was no error. There was no room for error.
Okay.
If I stuffed this up,
Yeah.
I was just not going to be on air. I probably would have got fired.
Yep.
Maybe not, but close to.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been thinking about it so much. I've been dreaming about it.
Oh, no.
And you know, when you start dreaming about work things, it can really mess your head.
Yeah.
For example, you've been dreaming of a replacement for me for some time now.
I have. I keep having these dreams that you're being replaced by John Longmire, the Sydney coach. I don't
know why. Why do you keep having a dream about horse? Like it literally is. So he is one of the original horses. Horse Longmire.
It is, and it's so vivid. And I'm having discussions with him going, well, okay, John, you're only the backup at this stage, but why do you want to go down this path? Maybe you're more Triple M, maybe you're more football. I don't know. But never once in my dream has it occurred to me to go, where's Hazy going?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, what's more intriguing, the fact that you've skipped on me, or that horse is like, I just sort of feel like it's time for me to press play on Fresh Hits. No one saw that coming. You're just paying $1.01 to go to SEM. So I've been having this dream. I've had it twice now where I set up my car and I have this quick getaway ready to go to Channel 7.
Yeah.
And we go on when we do the handball blitz grand final, and it's absolutely epic. And then I sprint out to my car.
It's not there.
And my car's on bricks. And I need to stress that I'm not having a crack at Port Adelaide supporters.
No, it's not an Alberton, no.
But in my dream, I come out and the car's just sitting there literally on bricks. I'm like, oh, great. Now, how the hell am I going to get to Channel 7? So, yeah, who would have thought? I know that's not going to happen because I don't think the price of Volkswagen T-Cross wheels are that big on the open market.
What the fork?
What the fork?
What the fork is happening?
What the fork is this,
What
Jodes?
the fork is going on? Okay, new segment, and this is where we are going to attempt to solve the great problems of the world. 13 24 10, you can get involved. Text line 0400 919 919. Is there something that happens in everyday life and you go, what the fork? What's going on here? And it's born from the fact that in every single workplace on the good planet Earth, and in fact in the universe as we know it, doesn't have any forks. Where do they go?
It's really strangely true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. For example, Channel 7, never get a fork.
Channel 10, no forks.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. 13 24 10, I want to know where the forks go, because what I have discovered in my life is that seemingly normal human beings, like my bestie at 10 News First, weather presenter Tiffany Warm, I'm going to out her here. These people turn into serial fork hoarders. And at any given time, she'll have 3, 4, 5 forks all sitting on her desk or in a drawer. And I'm like, mate, there's an international fork shortage. What are you doing? You're bunkered down like a doomsday, scavenging all the cutlery.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I've seen her before as well do that thing where you sort of stick a fork in, you know, you hang it on your eyelid kind of thing. So she'll have like one hanging from her nose and then two hanging from her eye sockets. Like, look at me, look at me. And it's like, oh, that's where all the forks went, Tiff.
Yeah. She's arguing with me via text about this at the moment, claiming that she only has one because she doesn't want to share it with all her colleagues.
They always do. They always deny it.
Denial is a massive part of the makeup of the serial fork hoarder. 13 24 10, where do the forks go? I want to introduce you to our little friend Zoe, producer Zoe. Zobo.
Hello.
Hello. Fork hoarder?
Yeah.
Mayhaps. Yeah, I'm one of them. It's not intentional. I'm not trying to be a problem, but if I grab a fork, which is rare because there's not many of them, and I eat my lunch, I go, God, I can't be bothered getting up and cleaning that right now. I'll put it in my Tupperware and take it home and clean it and bring it back. I just struggle with the bringing it back part.
But
you know when Zoe's walking around and you're like, oh, she got heaps of coins in her pockets, like jingling around. It's actually forks.
This is the part of this that confuses me, though. Why are you taking them home? Why do you take them home? Why can't you just wash them?
It's such a good question.
You've got a
Jodie.
kitchen right here at Nova.
It's so true. I think it's pure laziness of, I'll do that when I get home. I was
but it's
telling
more
Hazy-
effort to take it home and bring it back. Is that
Well,
why?
I don't bring it back, Jodie. That's the answer, isn't it? I actually have an array of cutlery at home. One of my forks even has reception engraved in the back of it.
Yeah. Some of Zoe's forks are like office fork, do not steal, engraved into them.
All right.
The food tastes sweeter from those forks.
Yeah. 13 24 10. What the fork? Get involved in the. Do you work in an office where there's no forks? Or is it just us? I don't think it is.
Do you live with or work with a genuine fork hoarder like producer Zoe?
Yeah. Expose them. This is your opportunity.
What the fork?
What the fork?
What the fork is happening? Be so careful when you say that.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
We're going to have a new dilemma every week. We're just going to try and drill down on, those everyday things that really you're like, what's going on here? What the fork? So this one is born out of forks, basically. Yeah, literally. Like the fact that in every workplace I've ever been to, there are no forks. Why? Let's go to the phones. The phones have lit up this morning on this, by the way.
Unbelievable stuff, by the way.
It's
So
small
obviously,
things.
people are getting ready for Lizzo.
Yeah.
Getting ready. You
Yeah.
did this, right? I wonder if this is going to connect with the audience. And then phone just blew up.
Tanya, good morning. Who's the fork stealer?
Yeah, we've got a client at my work who likes to take them and put them in her bag and take them home.
Yes.
What?
Fork order.
Yes. And it's not always just forks, but mostly forks is what goes missing.
Honestly, it starts at forks. Next minute, they're stealing stadiums and countries.
Tanya, how'd you catch her, by the way?
Well, her mum actually brought them all back into us one day.
How many did you bring in?
Like a bag full, a shopping bag full. Yeah, it was quite a few.
Gosh.
That's excellent.
That's outrageous. Katie, good morning.
Good morning. I had a boss who was getting absolutely ropeable that the forks were going missing.
Yes.
And God forbid, one day he opened the bin and a fork was sitting on top of the bin. So someone had obviously just thrown it out with their lunch scrap. He came over to me, got me to take a photo of the fork, and this is radio, so I'm not going to say what I had to put in the email, but the subject line was, bleeping forks do not live in the bleeping bin. All email.
All stuff.
Katie, thank you so much. Oh, let's take this call, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's take this call to wrap it up. Who have we got here?
Hi.
Hi. Who is this?
Well, this is Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
And I'm growing forks.
You're growing forks?
I have extra forks.
Right.
But these forks don't match my forks. So every time I go to the fork drawer, there's these three ugly forks sitting in with mine. But I noticed this morning, and I have been looking, there are only two.
Right.
So it's missing. But I think they come from a workplace.
Okay. Right.
And I think, I have a daughter that actually works at your workplace.
Right. Who would that be, Cheryl?
There's a newsreader there, Abby.
Mum!
Yes. Well done, Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Honesty's the best.
So there's one missing now, so she's either starting to take them back, or she's passing them now on somewhere else. Not sure.
Oh,
but
my gosh.
I am holding them hostage until I get my NutriBullet blade back from you guys.
Abby, you've got some explaining to do.
Yeah, look, I wasn't prepared and ready to, you know.
And we could also do a segment on socks.
Socks as well, I know.
Socks missing until she moves home.
Cheryl's coming up with more content now. I love this.
Thanks, Mum.
What have you got to say for yourself?
Look,
lady?
I wasn't ready to talk about this, to be honest. I needed a little bit more time, but Mum has outed me, so I'm going to have to admit that, yes, I'm the same as Zoe.
Yes.
You eat, and then I need to leave, and the kitchen's like 50 steps that way, and I'm lazy, and I can't be bothered going back and washing it, so I just take it home.
There's one amongst us. There's
two amongst us. There's two fork hoarders amongst us.
Oh, my God, the revelations.
Call HR immediately,
This
please.
is outrageous stuff. Let's talk about Joe Jonas.
I'm a sucker for all the subliminal
Joe Jonas, what a gorgeous man he is.
What's he done?
Third brother in the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
He's the headline for a phenomenon that's sweeping across Hollywood and Australia.
Oh, what is it?
And that is the use of Botox.
Oh,
Yes.
It's a fine line, isn't it, Andrew Hayes?
Yeah, well, he's come out. He's teamed up with a brand over in the States, and he's very open and honest about it. And this is a bloke who has dated Taylor Swift. He's dated Demi Lovato.
Yep.
So he's got a track record from doing some pretty special things.
Yeah, okay.
So it begs the question, and I'm a man who's around about 33.
That's cute.
Yeah, 33, 38. That's not a number for me. Botox for men.
Yeah.
Strange one. I'm going to put it straight to you. You're a lovely man. Greg.
Yeah. Greggy.
His face, chock-a-block full of Botox.
No. It is
I'm like, Greg, smile. He's like, I am. I'm trying.
Oh, my God. He categorically has not had Botox. And in fact, if that man ever had surgery, it would probably be to correct a nose that's been whacked around by hockey sticks his whole life.
Actually, he's got natural cartilage because he's had his face beaten so many times in hockey matches that it's just pure cartilage.
Yeah. I just genuinely cannot imagine him ever going to get Botox. In fact, I don't think I know any blokes who've ever gone to get Botox. Having said that, are you going to tell people if you do?
Well, that's the thing. So Joe's trying to
Normalise it.
Yeah, normalise it. So it's not a big deal. I wouldn't tell anyone.
Wouldn't you?
No, probably not.
You wouldn't tell me?
No, I wouldn't tell. No, I wouldn't tell anyone.
You would lie to me about it.
Absolutely, I would. And you'd be like, "Where'd your crow's feet go?" I'm like, "Well, maybe I just took a sip from the fountain of youth."
There's some pretty telltale signs, though, if you do have Botox.
Like what?
Like you can get bruising where you've had it, and that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
And things can blow up a little bit as well. So you can have a bit of a reaction.
Do you have Botox in
No. And it's not like I know anything about it.
Are you smiling? What's going on?
No, I've had a little bit of it because I look angry sometimes between my eyebrows there.
Yeah,
but I'm not
right.
angry. So yeah, I've just had a tiny bit there, and then maybe experimented with crow's feet as well, and then I've had a tiny bit in my lips. But apart from that,
gosh,
that's it.
Any places you've missed?
And I have to tell you, having a little jab in your lips is the most, outside of childbirth, the most painful thing I've ever experienced.
Really?
Well, because your lip area is so sensitive that if you get a little needle in there, it's like eye-watering gear.
Yeah. I'd be down to give my crow's feet, give it a little touch-up.
Would you?
I think I'm fine on my forehead,
Yeah.
but some people struggle with big lines in the forehead.
You should be fine on that forehead. It is as smooth as a baby's bum.
Yeah, and it's growing too. That's the problem.
No, that's your hair receding.
That's what I mean. The forehead's growing because the hair's starting to eliminate itself for whatever reason.
We got a client here at Nova. I can organise some crow's feet Botox.
Can we do that?
for you. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course we can.
Yeah, I'm up for that. Free
All right.
Botox. You! I've got a bit of a theory as well.
Yeah.
News reader Abby as well, who's not with us because she's in Bali.
Oh.
She's obviously got a face full of Botox because she's always got resting bitch face. Oh my God, it all makes sense now.
Oh, God, no one tell her you said that. No one.
How good's potting someone when they're not here?